Looking at you, Mike. Yeah, you better. Well then, hey there, hi there, ho there. Nobody's. We back at it again. Final Fantasy, obviously. Because that is what I do. Because I've got a campaign to finish. It's frustrating to have the microphone under my mouth because, it interferes with the mouth capture. But if I put it above, it's real tinny because I have a wide open space that I record in, so... Any inadvertent mouth flaps is either me just randomly opening and closing my mouth, that, you know, normal thing that people do, or it's the camera mistaking my microphone for a mouth, which is... Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, so we getting sci-fi up in this. Maybe finally we will reach whatever sci-fi land is behind all of this nonsense. Timey-wimey nonsense. You know, the usual. This is our gem friend, because her name is that of a gem. Sphene. Not sussy at all, for some reason. Queen of the peoples. See, it did it. I'm looking at you. My mouth was not open. How very dare you? I'm afraid of rolling my chair back too much because my dog is doing that thing where she's lying right behind my chair. Well, I told you, you didn't have to get up. I'm being very mindful of where you are. See? Look at that. Okay. Sorry that I startled you. Oh wow, look at you having some foresight, some wisdom. Yeah, you can be wise. Told you. Mullet is where she stores all of her wisdom. Mullet is full of secrets. So big. Dingle dingle. Now we going around and what are we doing? Speaking with farmers. Getting the lay of the land, as it were. I have that ability on my gathering classes. Ah. It's true, I probably am doing a significant amount of ab jabbing. Oh, it's the other Chibokuma. How fortuitous. We got a little. Hello, smaller bird. I am larger bird. Fear me. Fear my bird supremacy. Fear it. Why do you all wear your overalls the same way? Is it just the style at the time? I don't know, man. This sure sounds a lot like annexation, and that is an act of war. Weird. It's weird. It's weird. You guys are like, oh yeah, you know, the Oil's great. How long have you guys been a part of this? Timey-wimey. I hate it when things get all timey-wimey. Yeah, I definitely look unfamiliar. My leather pants. Yeah, sci-fi. Yeah. Old folks and technology, am I right? Even sci-fi people need farmers. Agriculture's important. I don't know why I'm sounding like an old-timey announcer. Yeah, this is what this one's midnight. And that one's Lulu. You guys have changed places. Changed places. Oh, look at you! You actually have overalls that are done up. And it's more like a smock. Or smock. I do have to beat midnight, so we will see if he feels up for his food. Because of course, I'm like, hey, you want your food? I'm gonna stream, so you know, I'm not gonna be. He doesn't know what that means. He knows that I'm available all times. He's like, you're sitting right there. Feed me, let me out, do all of the things. He doesn't understand the finer concepts. All right, I'm gonna feed him. I'm gonna feed him, and maybe he will even eat his food, and then I don't have to worry about it. Wish for a miracle. I will burp burp. Okay, the dogs have changed places, and no food has been eaten. The cod piece is really not great. I was about to say, who said you could call her that? Maybe it'd be nice if you didn't have such a harsh environment. Sure would be nice to have some sky. Sunlight, maybe. Oh, are we gonna have to fix it? Yep, this looks like a job for... Nope, stop it. Of course we could. This is not how diplomacy works. Or is it? Maybe diplomacy would work a lot better if, I don't know, Prime Minister just shows up and is like, hey, you having trouble with some, pigeons? I'll handle that for you. International relations are solved forever. Squirrels kept getting into my garden, but then Joe Biden showed up, and, well, he just murdered them. It was actually kind of terrifying. He just picked them up and snapped their necks one by one. And now our trade deal with America is bountiful. Now, maybe it's like an intimidation tactic. Now international cooperation is guaranteed. Yep, that's essentially, that's a pretty good analog to what's happening here. Oh, no, I haven't eaten my preparatory figs. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I sense a hostile presence, but ah! Look at that. Look at that shoujo magic. There's the uwu magic, but there's also the shoujo magic. A dog. A dog, a dog, a dog, a dog, a dog, a dog. Midnight, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Go eat your food. Please? I've said please before. I'm pretty sure he's selectively deaf at this point. I mean, he didn't look that hostile for the moment. He was just chilling, and then I was like, well, time to do murder. Why not? I also don't know if streaming will be interrupted today because of renovation people. I believe the contractor and demo people are supposed to be showing up today to just absolutely wreck what is left of my basement. And considering that is the floor that is right underneath my feet, I can imagine it will be disruptive in some way. Yeah. You're really talking about a dude that I'm not fond of. This is weird. He's been the ruler for like 30 years because of timey-wimey bullshit. It's true, let's talk shit about my brother. Please, do continue. Spill the tea. You seem... It's just very sussy. I'm getting real Stepford Wives vibes. Okay. Forgive me, I'm meditating on the nature of... Because if you'll recall, a week ago, this day, I had a very bad case of heartburn that turned out to be a minor heart attack. Yeah. And not to alarm anybody, but I am feeling heartburn-y. And I'm just sitting here engaging. Regular heartburn?
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
That's foreboding. It's nearly time. There's no further explanation. Simply walks away. Okay. Sure. It's my boy. My girl. Am I the girl? Am I the boy?
I'm glad you could make it.
It's with the secrecy. Hello, lady.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
Did we get any preamble about this?
We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
I knew she looked familiar.
Oh.
What's the matter, dear?
It can't be.
I mean, her name's Namika. She
That's
has the
bangle
bracelet.
I gave to Namika.
Yeah.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
She's the bet lady.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
30 years, man.
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me. Wuklamat.
But that barrier wait, when did the barrier happen?
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Yeah, 30 years will do that to, one of them regular races.
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age,
I
it
guess
wouldn't
that's
make a
what those
difference.
things are.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
This is weird. I don't like it.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on in us.
This is uncomfy.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
I mean, a lot of cultures believe in that. Duh.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is
Some other
being
mass
escorted
grave?
to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden.
Euthanasia, that's what we're doing.
I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Dang it, this is heavy, and I really want to pay attention to it. But I'm struggling.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother.
And I have 3 papas.
Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
Should I be here? Okay, cool. I'll just make myself scarce. I just thought, since I'm the main character and everything. My bad. What are we gonna talk about?
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end.
But mad that you stole 30 years from her and stuff. That's not nice.
It's not the end.
Oh, blah blah.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
That's
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that 2 distinct lands have indeed become one.
2 worlds, 1 fantasy.
What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
Excuse me, itching my nose.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining.
Oh no, it's the timey-wimey bowl.
Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
The timey-wiminess is
I can only
exacerbating.
tell you that we lived peacefully under the
problems.
barrier's protection for many, many years. Until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, The barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home
Oh,
was
cataclysms.
ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
How dare they? How dare they
I
do this to
see.
me again?
And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
Midnight.
Ah, but of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
Oh, why you so sussy, though?
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zeraljar resides.
Rude.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zeraljar do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zeraljar's life.
Make sure to
Are
take
you
it
willing to
twice.
stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
Twice.
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount.
For a sci-fi lady, you sure talk all
I will do
fantasy-like.
everything in my power to keep them from harm.
Zeral just shows up. Hello, I'm Harm.
It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course.
I don't know, man.
Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
Hopefully, well, I mean, we know the aging is
The
different.
Thunderyards. Is that where she is?
Why couldn't you have said that earlier? Why did we bury the lead on that
I'm
one?
afraid I can say
God
no more
dang
than
it.
that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
Y'all. This is Final Fantasy, not Final Mystery.
It's not as if we have other pressing business.
Sussy.
Not until we can get into this Everkeep
Sussy
anyway.
brain implant.
Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
I didn't know if they necessarily were Zeralja's peoples.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Ha! Knew it! Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Brain erasing. My eyes barely open.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
No, it's not.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Did they not know that people
Then in all
were?
likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
They were being more literal. Stupidly literal. Stupidly literal in a way
Any
that
person
is
seemingly
actively
forgotten without
harming?
reason is probably there, in the cloud.
Why?
Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
You know that when you upload things to the cloud, you can do a copy, right? You can. Your text is purple and then more purple. In my chat box thingy. Thematic. Purple in this bee. You know when you upload things to the cloud, you can keep a local copy, right? Yeah. Sci-fi people getting computers all wibbly wobbly. Let's find out. Somebody die. Second. Are you gonna eat your food? Because the cat will come and eat a very small amount of it. He's a very small cat, but you know, I shouldn't let him do that. He's only supposed to eat his special cat urinary tract health food. Mwah. Alright. I'm on BRB. I'm gonna see if Midnight wants to go out or some nonsense. Also to check to see if he's alive, because sometimes I worry. Midnight decided to get up, go back to the main bed, lie down on his sister's tail, and make her very upset about that. So he's definitely alive, but he is still not eating his food. So I give up. I will update the situation as it progresses. Are you... Okay, it just made it look like that was like the eye and the hair made it look like she was wearing a bunny hood. I'm like, is that cultural appropriation? I like the purple, but I don't like the dystopian nonsense. Just saying. Why is the sci-fi always gotta be dystopian? I say, literally being a cyberpunk creature, which is inherently dystopian. What happened to my lighthearted expansion? Leaving tacos behind was a mistake. I mean, I guess I kind of get the parallels as well, because, you know, heaven, afterlife, taking people up to... I don't like it. It's dumb. Afterlife generally doesn't erase someone from your consciousness, because that's stupid. Is it the, oh, it's to take away the pain of their law? Then they're not really living on in your memories. They're someone else's memories now. They're the cloud's memories. This is bad and dumb, and I dislike it immensely. Now I'm going to crunch this wheat thin very loudly. You all must suffer with me. I lied, I moved away from the microphone because that's rude. Aha! But you want the crunch? You can handle the crunch? I'd say I'm happy to see you, Sid, but that means that you're not asleep and you should be asleep, so... conflicted. Alright, well... Sound warp. What's that thing? There we go. Look at you! You're a little UFO! Really? That looks dangerous? Little floating bubble boy. Okay, I'll allow it then, and I will be glad to see you then. Is that UFO your mother? But said you are joined by our Lore Master Supreme and rememberer of things that I forget that may or may not have happened 5 minutes ago or days ago. Buddy, Sid, there. Now everyone's acquainted. This doggo is got a skin condition. Seems rude to be riding a doggo with a skin condition. Feels like it would be uncomfortable for both of us. Are we getting to go into the Sci-Fi city now? I really would like that, please. You've been edging me. You've been edging my sci-fi sensibilities. That's right, I said it. And look at this leather daddy outfit. That's true. The polar bear will show up at some point, and I will have to look at it immensely. I'll have to investigate it. Let's take Leggy out. Weird superhero crouch. That's right. The only reason I've forgotten everything is because I've gone and sent it up to the cloud. Also, yeah. The game did this to me. This was not an outfit of choice. It was an outfit of necessity. Said you probably have a bunch of Abel jokes that you could add to the fray. Because you see my character's name is Abel. Because of puns. I trust you will do the appropriate thing with that information. What's up, guys? Just, walking through. Does leather conduct electricity? I think it famously does not. You can hear the squeak of my pants. Oh man, are we gonna see more of them? A little colony of floating bubble boys. That'd be exciting. An aether current. Even worse. Better? For better or worse, things will turn out fine. Why do I remember the opening theme to a short-lived cartoon about the long-running serialized newspaper comic, For Better or Worse? What is wrong with my brain? Oh wait, it's exactly what it is. It's exactly what my brain would do. Song Tourette's. It's a real thing that I didn't make up. Robania, Robania, the land I didn't make up. Also, I'm pretty sure that, unfortunately, my myriad of health issues, what I'm currently experiencing is GERD and not a heart attack. Last time it was a heart attack. This time it's GERD. How pleasant is my existence? How pleasant. I like your mittens. Look at your little mittens. I'd say we have to pin them to your jacket, but they seem fine just floating there.
Aaronville!
Dun 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 dun, guns.
A trap?
Woo!
It really is you!
Shit, was I right? I was joking.
Huh?
Huh?
Who?
That has to be the zoom in. Huh?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Olympia!
Huh?
My darling, what now?
Oh yeah, we didn't tell everybody else his birth name. Because we respect people's chosen names in this party of warriors of light. Well, I'm the warrior of light. Oh wow, this thing's bigger than I thought it was.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my
Yeah, we got them
fuzzy
pizzicato
little
strings.
bun
We know it's funny.
But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
My fussy little bun. Yeah, exactly. And the other option is the wrong answer. What? You got 3 expressions so
Why
far.
the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
What? Oh,
Know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
that is not what I expected his mom's voice to be.
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
Yes, thank you, Wook, asking the very important questions.
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten?
What does a little Wook Lamont look
I
like?
knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face.
Oh no.
Ellen Espear was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
Do you have baby
I
pictures?
can't say that I do, but you know my father?
I need to invest in hand tracking, if only just to be able to put my hands
Appearances
on
notwithstanding,
my face.
it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Akiwa. It's a nice name.
I'm sorry.
Akiwa.
Oh, this won't do. Come in! Friends of my Ellen Espear are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you guys were ready to receive house guests. This place is a mess. Need to create a donation goal for hand tracking. So that I can effectively
Just
emote
when I
with my
thought I was
hands.
starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
Or toggles, because I guess you don't really get good hand tracking unless you have like a 3D model. And I ain't got that kind of money. Sorry, I'm listening to the music. It's weird. It's like, I'll turn it up. It's got real music box slowly winding down energy. Anyways, hey, so we met your mom. I thought she was in the other place. So is this like a remote mom? Remote controlled mom droid? Mombot 5000. You'd think that she would introduce that fact, though. Be like, oh, hey, BT dubs. This is my remote mombot. I'm somewhere else entirely. Can you drink? What I'm assuming is coffee? Aw, no more voice lines. Come on. Ah. Called it. But still, probably Probably should have led with that one. Knew it. This is exactly what an underground resistance looks like. It's underground. And there is resistance? This is definitely a whimsical appearance, and I dig it. So have you been here for 30 years? Excuse me. Right. Okay, I'm kind of on board with that so far. Kind of. Still... bleh. Okay, so you're failures. Got it. Cool. They do tend to do that. They do tend to reuse the leitmotifs and what have you. Ah, new face! That's right. You should feel shame? Is that face shame? Would you say that that's a shameful face? Ah! I'm only, to my chagrin, I'm only vaguely aware of FF9 references. It does involve some ridiculous... Gosh, I watched a lore video of FF9 a long time ago. That's about it. That's what I got. Dang it, now I gotta go watch that video again. Soul Reserve. How do you get those souls? Right? You know, just got a couple, picked them up at the store. Okay, figured. Okay, yeah, so we're in like Brave New World, Soylent Green, 1984. Logan's Run? Logan's Run would probably fit too. Yeah, that's a good analog as well. Oh, hey! My other edgy friend. Yeah, I was assuming they were going to show us a picture of the big scary. The big spoopum. Didn't like it. Don't like it now. Oh, I guess. Man! To make sure they don't overburden their soul processors and free up CPU, SPU, soul processing unit. Can we download those memories on demand from the cloud? Cloud computing? These analogs are getting messier. I don't like my brain. Blah. Oh yeah, I figured that was gonna be the stupid reason. Sorry, didn't mean to bop my microphone. It was itching my nose. Just too vigorously. That's dumb. It's dumb and bad. That's right, I'm taking a moral stance on this. Oh. What, does he laugh very obnoxiously? Oh no. An example! I mean, it's been a while since I played Final Fantasy X, so we'll see if it just whooshes my head. Gerd probably also explains why I'm having such throat-clearing difficulties. Cool. Lung troubles. Heart issues. Gerd. Maybe I should get a soul cell. Boink! You seem a little too happy about cannibalizing some other person's soul. That seems rude. And yes, very dystopian. Very altered carbon. To, quote Mr. Horse. No, sir. I don't like it. Yeah. Well, Geode. Okay, yeah, again, what might be right for some doesn't necessarily mean that the practice should continue when one is not in a calamitous loss of life, and one has souls just floating around. An abundance of them, perhaps. Yeah. I mean, I've heard, I want to live forever. Have these people not seen Fame? They just gotta be famous. That's how you live forever. Fame. Yeah, you can't, again, no hand tracking, but jazz hands were executed flawlessly, I might add. Yep, there's definitely a lot, yep. Or are you referring to the fact there's a lot of shouting in Akira as well? Etsuo! Kaneda! Ah, the true death. The true. Where do they use the term true death as well? Is it altered carbon? Obviously, I'm reaching for sci-fi examples because that's a real sci-fi dystopian. I like to talk about those. I know they use it for vampires as well. Everybody, follow that comically floating orb. Lady. Bot. Thing. Ah. Eyeball open. It might be because I'm wearing a hat. Sorry, immersion break. I caught that one. Yes. Heard you could even do it 100 times. Alright. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna put Midnight's food up, at least if he's not gonna eat it. Because then I know that hopefully another animal in this house isn't eating it. Blah. Okay. Dog food update. It's still on the ground. Because every time I go to move it, he makes a move like he's gonna eat it, and I really don't want to spend my entire morning playing dog food chicken. Especially because the dog food is fish flavored. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh man, I forgot to talk to Nostalgia. Get on the mount. Ah, regular Maggie. Kind of, yeah, you know. Kind of thematically appropriate. You know, if you squint. Oh, is that... I guess we're just not referring to it as a robot. Oh, okay, so yes, Thunderyard. Whoop whoop whoop. I don't know where we are. Ooh, Tanisha. weirdly slow-moving tiny ship. Ah, leave me alone. I'm very slowly getting away. That's rude. Don't call him defective. Call him... I don't know, differently abled. No, that seems mean to people who are. I don't know, defective seems mean. Call them surprise features. Not defective, they just have surprise features. Hello, friend. Yes, be a mighty hunter. Oh, there we go. What is a Yumesu? Masu song. Nice. Not only is it dangerous, it's hella boring. Was something dangerous boring? I guess that's... I mean, I guess, like, high-rise window cleaning could be boring. It is dangerous. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't, nah. Differently able. Hey, that's what I was thinking when I said it. Yeah, I'm differently abled. And when I roast somebody, I'm disabled. Or dat-abled. Dis or dat. I don't know, man. I've tried. Nah, too many. Hooray! Let's do violence to the local fauna. And in some cases, flora. I don't think I understand. Let's do murder. When in doubt, start killing things. Struct able. Oh no, Garuda horse. Oh, Bat. Nope, PTSD. Garuda PTSD. That is true, she does do that. We have the competitiveness streak, what have you, all the time. Hello, big doggy! Oh, you look cool. I don't want to do violence. Why you gotta make me do violence to cool things? And also, follow-up. Why do the cool things always want to do violence to me? Cool robots? Violence to me. Cool doggies? Violence to me. Is it me? Wait. I just drive people to violence and just have a very pick-able face? Nope, wrong button. Combatable. I guess I should heal myself before this doggo killed me. Dang, I'm getting to the point where my cure is not effective. Please don't hit me again. I don't want to die. It's embarrassing. Trying to find a comfortable position to sit in. I'll go with this. Yeah. But my shrimp posture. No, shrimp posture bad. Yeah. Irritate, Abel. The game does sure like to do that. I don't hate them. Hate that I don't come up with them. It's my pun premise. How am I being bested at my own game? How very dare you?
How very dare you!
Oh, that's a nice one-eyed donkey. Hello, one-eyed donkey. Oh, are you gonna show me how you do? You're gonna be like, yeah, let me show you. I got this. I'm gonna dance at it. No, wait, or you're a monk. You're a monk, I think. Never mind. Yeah, you're a monk. Oh, man. Those look like heckin' fisters. Fister! DLC Freeware Humor add-on. Do you ask me to, do you have a pop-up before I launch you every time that says, please, purchase? Well, she's dead. Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what? Rebooting? Do they normally turn off? I thought they turned red when you rebooted. Well, that was embarrassing. Excuse me. Again. I might need to start streaming later in the day or something because GERD's likely to be worse in the morning. Or do I just start waking up earlier? Don't worry, I'm just gonna keep dying and doing it again. I mean, that does kinda... I have lots of emails. Oh no, she's overclocking her CPU! Or her... would this be right? The analog's a bit confusing. Yeah, I get it. Your brain implants make you better than being terrible. It's cheating. You're using cheat codes. Are you gobbling up soul resources when you do that? How does this computer analog work? Don't trust Final Fantasy to tell you how a computer works. Beep boop. Also just checking to see if I'm getting anything from the contractor people, because I have no idea when they're supposed to show up today. But I mean, also the people who delivered the dumpster also have to take the dumpster away today, so... what if they both show up at the same time? Hijinks. Hijinks will ensue. Nani? It seems bad. Seems like a bad use of people's souls. Nani the what? Oh, I guess if they're beast souls, that's okay. Bad enough we murder them, we now siphon their souls for our own purposes. I have a feeling we're gonna encounter them at some point. You're right, Ra. Tis unnatural. What happens if you just don't get one of those implant dealies? Huh? I refuse! Crowd, these are your people. Technically. Did her mom and dad have them? Dang it, I can't remember. Goldfish memory. Faulty memory unit. It's terrible. Don't get discount cyberware, folks. All my stuff is freeware and shareware. Oh wow, I'm level 98. That happened at some point. Yay! Oh. Souls apparently didn't know what those were until now. Also didn't apparently know what 0 was until now. Whole expansion later. Eee, shortcake. See, I didn't need to choose any of these rewards earlier. The game eventually gave them to me. Oh! I mean, this ain't the one leggy sticky outy pose, but dang if I don't feel like a massive tool. And the tail goes. Little wind up ghosty boy. Cleans. Oh no, Wook's having thoughts again. Everybody watch out. Orange cat got the brain cells again. That's because we keep dilly-dallying out here. I keep saying I want to go to the Sci-Fi City, and everybody else is like, no, we gotta faff about here a bunch more. Rude. Rude. Just saying. Would be to join hands with Oblivion. Doesn't sound very good. Sure sounds like a fancy way, like a cult leader would say, don't worry everyone, we're not committing mass suicide, we're joining hands with Oblivion for a new and better life in my pretend made-up kingdom. In the cloud. Huh? Huh? I don't like this realm. Well, I mean, the aesthetic is nice. I don't have a hair flip. That's about as much as you'll get. Got my own hair in my eye. Like, I can't fault them for their choice of purple. But, pretty gloomy here. Fuzzy face. I trust you. You're my bunny boy. You're my lapin copain. Which is rabbit friend in French. Or would it be? Depends on which one's the descriptor. Both would work. Copain lapin would be friend rabbit. Either way. We learn in French, justifying the use of the educational tag. Bam. Got him. Oh, we're going back into the cave. Going into the little... I want to go to the Purple City. Guys. Why? Very rude. Guys, your hideout is depressing. Get a better hideout. Although I guess it needs to be hidden, so... Oh, garage. There's someone at my garage. 1 second. It's gonna turn my model off. Somebody's going through my dumpster. Hold on. I gotta frickin' do a thing. Gotta go yell at somebody in my dumpster. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, one sec, let me put the tracker back on. I don't mind that, like, because, like, there's people who they can salvage stuff from there, and that's fine. Like, somebody took an air fryer out of it yesterday that I technically couldn't sell or do anything with because it was actually recalled. And they're people who are not... They're people who are down on their luck, right? And I just... There's broken glass in there, and I wanted to let them know. I'm like, you can go through it, but, like, please be careful. And, yeah, like... It's unfortunate, though, because, like, before I put it in the dumpster, the stuff that's usable, like the furniture and stuff we were getting rid of, we left it on the curb, but I can't, like, leave it out there forever, because I need help getting it into the dumpster, so I have to put it in there eventually. The thing that I hate, the thing that I don't like, and the thing that I have to check on is if people are putting their trash into the dumpster, because I have to pay for that. Okay, I can bring it back to gameplay. I missed everything that was going on here because although a smart person did tell me to turn off autoplay, I am an idiot, and I didn't. So, we're talking about lizard brother jerk guy, so at least I know that much. Which is one of the reasons why I have a camera mounted on my garage, a camera mounted on my side gate, a camera mounted on my front door, and a doorbell camera. It does mean that anytime anything happens in the neighborhood, though, the police come to my house and ask if I have footage of it. Which is not my favorite. Hey, Cab. All crows are bastards. It's me. Or I guess I'm a raven. Crow and raven, interchangeable. Verb. But yes. I had to throw out... I'm sorry I had to throw out your dog bed. You tore a hole in it. Oh, yes. I have watched Bluey. I have seen the bin chicken. And they call it that, too. It is, yes, it is that verb. Is it pronounced ibis? Ibis. They do also have, it's a crow or a raven. At some point. Very cute illustration of one. Ibis, okay. Yes, corvids. A blue jay is also a corvid. But blue. And jay. I'm a cyber corvid. Hey, another one. Robo-raven. You could say cyber crow, I guess, but corvid is more accurate. And covers the gamut. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Because I know, yeah, magpies. I guess, yeah, the UK magpie. I think we have the same. Do we even have magpies up in here? I don't know. Let's get ornithological up in here. That's the bird science, right? I'm Nostalgia. Hey, I remember you. I'm not saying anything, I'm just making more stupid faces at my excellent, terrible joke. Birds. Bird talk. They're beautiful names. Violence, mostly. The cool outfits. Guns. Oh, okay. Wait. What happened to Papa? Avenging your Papa? We're avenging- oh, Ambrose. I mean, you knew he must have been alive because you didn't forget about him. Oh. Yeah. See? So now- okay, so maybe now is- I don't know. My only fear is that, what's it called, the people who are coming to take the dumpster away are gonna show up, and if someone's, you know, rooting around in there. I understand why they don't, like, come to the house to ask for permission, because, like, that's... It's hard. It would be difficult for them, right? Because they don't want to... Yeah, I don't know. Some people are weird. I hate it too, because like when I go out to like confront them, I try to be as like, if you're rooting, like I hate the fact that I'm like letting you go through like I am reading this, by the way. I'm just also story time. Like, by all means, you are welcome to the things that I do not need or have space for. I wish that I had it in a nicer way for you to collect. Honestly, more of my stuff, I think, gets into the hands of people who could use it when I put it in this dumpster as opposed to when I donate it. Like, I actually see people taking and using things. And I don't mind that, I just wish that they didn't have to, like, go into a dumpster to do it. And perhaps also just the fact that, you know, I'm alone in my house, and there's just a natural kind of threat of having somebody kind of on your property. Not because of who they are or what have you, but just, you know, fearful. But they've never, like, gone into the garage, which they... leans in, which they totally could because I don't lock it. They've never gone into the backyard, which they totally could because the gate's broken. Mostly I'd be upset about that because if the dogs were outside, then the dogs would get out. They wouldn't attack them or anything, they'd just be like, freedom! Oh, hello.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble. You're a bad husband.
I do not know what you are scheming.
No matter. I'm going to ignore this until it becomes incredibly inconvenient for me later on.
You were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me.
What? What did you do for
Whatever
them?
sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
What power? Power of being a massive jerk.
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards
I'm assuming
them
this
all
is
as
the
kin,
server farm of souls.
I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path.
Yeah, that's inconvenient for him, so that's gonna be a no from him. Scene dog. But yeah, anyways.
I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo?
Also try to
What
let them know
we've
that
already done may be
a lot of the stuff is water
unforgivable,
damaged.
but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
You already killed your dad, and I suppose we're just gonna hand wave that one away.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family.
Oh yeah, I forgot, you're just a dick.
The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did.
And you had to cheat even
For
to do
long
that.
years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, Defeating him achieved nothing.
You also got a wang, like, right on your
To
forehead,
kill them
just saying.
is my only recourse.
Wow.
Uklamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
Okay. You and Bakul Jaja should
They
maybe
are
go to
still
therapy
your
together.
siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds
Oh, wow.
should mean so little
I never
to
knew
you.
that this guy was such a raising dickhole. I never would have
am
gotten an
bound
inkling
to
of that.
No one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke
Yeah,
to me
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure he
Golden
would have.
City.
He doesn't exactly keep that sentiment on the
Remember,
down low.
I can easily kill
He
your
wears his
beloved
dickishness on
family.
his sleeve.
If you would protect
Or on
them
his forehead,
and cast
as it may
aside
be.
any foolish notions. Your wisdom and
He's literally a
abilities
dickhead.
are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason.
Yeah.
Uklamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me.
I mean, can you not use that little soul regulator to take him out?
Should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
Why? Again, that doesn't seem to align with what your original ambitions were. I don't...
What now?
Yeah, oh man, I goofed. Genocidal maniac that I made co-ruler of our people turned out to be a genocidal maniac? Wow. My mind is boggled. Allow me to gasp in surprise. Gasp? I don't know how well a gasp would telegraph into a microphone. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Oh, Lulu, don't try and make me feel bad. She's lying down where the bed used to be. Maybe if you guys hadn't dug a hole in it in the span of less than a day. I took it out of the closet, put it down. Next morning, dug through it, and there was fluff everywhere. You are literally the definition for why we can't have nice things, guys. Both of you. Midnight's old, though, so I'm not gonna razz on him too hard. Poor lumpy boy. Anyways, can we go to the city now? I'll go city. I'll go purple city. We're ready to hide in a heartbeat. That's, that's some bravery you got there. That's some Aaronville level bravery. We're going. Oh, I've outleveled the... Huh. Interesting. I haven't done anything but the main story quest. Plus the duties that are attached to the main story quest, the MSQ, so... I'm on a broom. Burn the witch. Burn the fetish witch. Fetish witch. Fetish switch. Vers. Top, bottom. These are all sex words. Have I attuned to this thing? Yeah, okay. Why don't we just do that then? What are you looking at? Is it ghosts? Are you looking at ghosts? Or is the cat around the corner and I just can't see him? I hope it's not ghosts. Bad enough my house has problems that I can see. I would really prefer if it didn't have ones I can't. Who am I going to call, Lulu? Oh, wait. I've seen that movie. Ow! That turret got surprise features, like possibly exploding. Quickly, entering this cutscene will save me. Aha! Shmee! I feel like Captain Hook from the Disney movie. Wait, Hook was also from Peter Pan, Disney movie. Not from Hook, the seminal 90s classic starring Robin Williams. Okay, I can hear something happening in the dumpster. I gotta do the thing again. Please do not hit my garage with the thing. What did he get? Oh, he took a broom. I don't like watching. Oh, nah. Yeah, Lulu can hear and she's upset. She's upset. Oh wow, is my dog being a guard dog? Are you being a big tough guard dog? Nope. She's lying down. Again, she's scratching her ear. Never mind. Verifying credentials. Look at the eyeball. Okay, so they're not necessarily Zoralja's people. Look at them. They're all being chill. Are they only Zoralja's if they have angry triangle faces? Illuminati? Patriots? Lale Lule Lo? Metal Gear! I'm actually... I'd have to go through my previous footage and count how many times I have made that reference. But I don't care, I still think it's funny. So there. Are we in the city yet? I would like to be in the city. Ooh, yeah, summer in the city. Cool motorcycles. Things look pretty. Get real Destiny vibes.
Everkeep. A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds.
Again, them R's, bruh.
Occupying the
you don't need to
ninth
oversell
level
it, I
of
get
this
it.
12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its
In the
founders
Sci-Fi
harbor
City,
for it?
we finally made it.
And
Da, da, da,
did
da,
it
da,
prove
da,
the answer
da,
they saw?
It looks very purple, and I like that about it. I'm home. Just hate that it's the bad place. Where the bad guy is. Right? Look at it. Look at it. It's so cool. Look at that housing density. Assuming that those towers are residences and whatnot.
There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones.
It's a tower
But
inside a
Solution
tower.
9 is
Look at
the
that
largest.
techware stuff.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Although to be fair, I call myself a techwear Tengu, but I'm not really wearing techwear. More like I got a waistcoat on. I don't think waistcoats are particularly techwear.
Every conceivable need. We never dreamed the light back home in Tuliolo. Now, will I go and explain the situation to those in the back room?
Oh no, the back rooms. Escape the back.
I believe lived experiences
Skibbity.
are far more educational than dry explanations.
And yet, the game will orate at
You
us.
want to know more about Sphene and Zoralja's dominion, do you not?
I want new clothes, please. I would like new clothes, please. I feel
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
I feel exposed.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Yes, I want to crawl all over everything.
Absolutely.
Poke, 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 poke.
As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny.
Which really seems like a bad security
The elevator to
protocol.
the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
Don't go near something, you say.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
I see what you mean. Heads directly for elevator.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will
He's
help us
trying
prepare
to
for the
hide
battles
his
to come.
his nerd boner right now.
Try not to enjoy yourselves
Right.
too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
He's like, oh, the technology.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector.
True View? That
The
sounds
way
like
from
some
there
weird
is a little
dystopian
complicated,
cyberpunk
so I'll
thing.
send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later.
We're going exploring. Whee! Yeah, that's about right.
I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
That's true. Technically, you're home now. Gotta go find your family. Lalafell's walk. He's so squat. Look, you.
What's with this place?
Right.
How can this all be the inside of a tower?
Well, let Graha tell you. Towers can have many
So-
things inside them.
What aren't you telling me? Where are you?
Yeah.
That I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe.
Well, apparently, Speed knows something about your whole deal, so I don't know.
Tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith
Yeah,
in him.
talk about me. Tell about all the cool stuff I
Must have
do.
been through a lot together.
Nobody's talked about me in 5 whole minutes. I'm feeling ignored. Sense of protagonism
that.
fading.
For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
This city? Or is this a difference? Wait.
What? You did? Elnashpir, why didn't you mention this sooner?
I mean, there were other things happening. You know he's in trouble. She used his full name.
You want to explore together?
Yeah, everybody else went off together.
It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just
Huh.
so different from
How about,
home.
is
It's
that
all-
blush or is that the purple reflecting off your face? It's like, yeah. Kitty pout. It's not that I'm scared or anything. It's not like I like you or anything. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta do the things. I'm in a new city and it's got things for me to click. Should also check to see if... They haven't texted me either, the developers. I know they have my phone number, so... Contracting people. I feel like I should probably have had a better idea of what was going to happen today. What happens if they just don't show up? What happens if they just took my money? I don't want that to be the case. Please don't. Look, we're not really exploring together if you're just kind of going places and I'm chasing after. Well, that's kind of how things go. Alexo? More of a bender kind of guy. Udon? I'm more of a ramen kind of guy. A little goo-boo. Orb. Yeah. That guy looked like a NASCAR driver in his little jumpsuit. Ow, my neck.
Ah! There you are! Lamati!
Bah. Where'd you come from?
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
I mean, you... Meh.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Meh.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Kill your brother. Kill him.
Oh,
Kill him dead.
a request, you say?
Yes, an important one.
Kill brother? Do a fratricide? Okay. Yes, an important one. Wordlessly turns and walks away. Oh, we had to go walk underneath this thing.
I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
Make peace? Again, no hand thingies. Make peace with. Make
What?
him see peace.
I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods.
He
Be that
again,
as
he
it
did
may,
kill my papa.
I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste.
I mean, it's not so much made in haste right now. We
Unequipped
continue.
with regulators as you are,
I'm being what it is.
the risk is too great.
Oh, you're afraid he's gonna kick my ass? Well, whoopsies.
I appreciate your concern.
Our ass?
But you asked
Our
the
collective
impossible.
ass? Is it like the royal we?
Zeralja murdered
Whoa, wow.
our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen.
Yeah,
He
again, the
will
whole like,
never
make peace.
renounce
It's
his war.
okay. You don't have to fight
As
him.
vow of resolve, it
They
falls to me to
kinda made the first move. And their first
I know
move
you love your people
involved
too,
murder.
and so you must understand
So,
how I
like,
feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
Maybe a little punishment? Maybe we take him to The Hague and try him for war crimes?
I do
A
understand.
little war crimes?
All too
Just a
well.
bit? Killing civilians.
Let me say only this then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as
But I
best
thought
you can.
we were just gonna fight him. And that was the
It may
way
ring
we were going
hollow
to prevent
coming from
war.
the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You still seem to be trying to determine your people's fate. So, like, I don't know, man.
You really are a curious one.
Curious or sussy?
Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihiola,
And also, trying to send us away sure
keep everyone
seems
safe,
suspicious.
so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Also known as killing evil lizard guy.
Please.
Come on! Don't fight him. Just let him keep doing evil things. I'm sure that'll work out.
Do you have
Yeah,
comrades on
essentially.
whom you can rely?
He loves that kind of shit. Tactician.
I envy you.
Girl.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
Girl, I'd like to give you a little slap.
About me?
Not because violence against women is good,
To be
but
frank,
because you're being
We're still
nonsense.
not sure whether or not you're trustworthy.
Yeah.
So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way.
Sick of your nonsense,
You're
girl.
asking me, the queen, to show you around?
You literally just showed us around some farmland.
Oh, but I jest.
I knew you were
I'm
joking, but
flattered
like,
that you've taken an interest in me.
that's dumb. We ain't
Very
flirting.
well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself.
Maybe you could tell us about yourself. Like, what
If you
brain
like,
damage
I
you
can
have
introduce you to
that
my
makes you
citizens, too. I consider them
that
family, as you
joining
do
forces
yours.
with evil genocidal lizard man is
By all
good.
means, we're in your
Like,
capable hands.
Come on. Sell me on this one. Pitch it. Dragon's Den
That
style.
You are.
Because right
This
now,
will be an
I'm out.
enjoyable and enlightening tour. I promise.
No, it's not Shark Tank. It's Dragon's Den. It's Dragon's Den before it was Shark Tank. Shark Tank is just dumb. I mean, both shows are dumb and awful and capitalist bull. My favorite thing about them is when people essentially hoodwink these people out of money and you know that their shit is never gonna pan out. Just kind of proves the point. But it also proves the point because, like, if 1 in 100 things that they fund is successful, they're still good. And let's not go on an anti-capitalist rant. It will never end. Weird socialist commie propaganda plays in the background. Just do a red wash over the screen of the hammer and sickle and the... Yeah. I don't mean to. I can't help it. It's so uncomfy. We're at the mall. Please. Give me ooh, motorcycle. Yes, arcade. Arcade, also a collection of shops. Oh, I think that might be the thing picking up the dumpster. I forgot to throw out the KitchenAid mixer. I can probably throw it in the construction dumpster. Oh, no, maybe it's not. I don't know, man. Nobody tells me when they're coming to my house to move heavy machinery or whatever. So I just kind of sit here. And then all of a sudden, someone's going to show up, and I'm going to be like, but I want a nap. Oh, that seems like something I should have been impressed by. Electricity. Oh, the sci-fi is being explained. You guys have an imbalance of aether. Too much electricity. Wait, does that mean you can literally make water out of electricity? Wait, no, I think it is the dumpster picking up people. Sounds like it. I could check my cameras, I guess. But I'm not going to. Because I don't want to have to talk to any other people in the real meat space. Why would I be streaming on the internet if I wanted that? Exactly. Checkmate. Physical world. I'm not sure who I was playing chess against in that metaphor, but I win. I have 7.5 million gil. I'm a gillionaire, if you will. I could buy 3 motorcycles if I wanted. And then still have money left over. Will I do that? I wish I was as good at not spending money in real life as I am in Final Fantasy. Although also, to be fair, the ability to obtain and get the things that I would spend money on is a lot easier in general. Like, oh, I could buy that piece of gear for blah-bitty blah-bitty blah, or I could craft it myself because I'm also a master tailor, armor smith, goldsmith, carpenter, leather worker, culinarian. Looking down the list. Alchemist. I think that's all of them. I always forget alchemist. Oh, it means I can go see Spoon. You've got miscellany. You do not have tacos. How very dare you. Mehwa Piara. Quesigaral. I don't know if that's... It's like Cheetan. Yeah. Yep. It's detecting motion at my garage. Let's be honest, it's a garage. Capybara. Oh, that's the person's name. I'm like, who's a deadbeat dad? Your name is but the ultimate legend of the deadbeat dad. Yeah, he went out for cigarettes and I never saw him again. That's the legend. Blah! Sorry, dumpster noise. Scary. Did me a spookum. Oh! Who's that little man? Who's that little guy? He's my little boy. Oh god, the dogs think I'm talking to them because I'm using the baby voice. Oh, when did he get a little outfit as a dragon? This is the crafting thingy. Dang it. Of course it was. Oh man, I can get... Wait, are these like phone cases? Canister, do you sell canisters? Dare you make collectible tacos? Bird. Wheeler dealer, you sell me one. I only have 1 million gil on me. I have a motorcycle. And then if I played Triple Triad on it, I could finally live out my Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's fantasies. Give it to me. Why is there an invisible wall? Is it to prevent me from stealing it? Because if so, well played. Can I have a car? Wait, I already have a car. I want this one. The main component of MMOs is wanting things. What are you after today? I want your belt. Give me your pants. They look much more comfortable than my pants. You can hear my pants. You can hear them. Gemini, deep beam, boom. You've got a little robot and he is cute too. I don't know what I expected. I guess I should. Did I tune to that little one? I don't remember. A Palico. I got one of them. You're cute. You're a cute cat. Mercer? We are, what's it, thousands of miles in the air. Is it hundreds? Anyways, I did the thing. I got a retainer bell. That sure don't look like, oh, I see the bell. Hello, blue cat lady. I like your outfit. I like to give compliments. It's nice. Oh, what? I mean, it might not be that safe for crafting, but I ain't here to yuck anyone's yums. As you can see. Oh, huh, neat. I haven't actually spoken to any of these retainers. I know. Oh wait, I probably should have checked. Yeah, you don't have any. See, you got enough gil here. Bling, bling. Bye-bye, spoon. I know. Oop. Nope, let's take it all. And the reason that this one generally has a deal on it is because that's where I put all my things that I'm selling. First, let's... I don't think a lot of these things are worth anything, but... How much is it worth? Just whatever. Alright. Gaga. Anybody want pie? No, it's my pie. I don't think these have ever really been... Yeah. A desynth them. Actually might be worth more that way. I'm gonna destroy some fish. Pop. Pop. I got sand. And some free money. Ooh. Anybody want some sand? Oh, actually, I have some other things here. Bing, bing. Yeah, right. There we go. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna take a quick break from being tracked to see if the dumpster is gone. Oh, that's the other video. Go! Show me the live feed. Yep, it's gone. Oh, that solves that problem. And we back. Blah. I guess go. Look at it. Look at all of the random stuff. I'm holding on to 7 sharks. Why would anyone need 7 sharks? And you know what's gonna really stress you out? Where are they? Why is there an otter in here? Who knows? Why is there a random Skavian accessories box in here? It makes no sense. Oh. And aiming. What? And just... lewd. Just so... No, okay, well, fair enough. I tried. The world's worst haunted house. Bleh. I was about to say, that's faux. Well, that looks like it could be... Is it like a futuristic Capri Sun? Or like a Kool-Aid jammer? Give it, give it, give it, give it! Give it to me. Right? It's like a Capri Sun! Like a... Are these like... antacids? Nutribar. Give me the Capri Sun! 10 years, wow. I don't think Capri Suns stay. I was only pretend trying to traumatize. You know, out of friendship and camaraderie. Not a real PTSD, just little a PTSD, as a treat. Oh god. Oh god. Do we learn how to cook these things as culinarians? Those look like burger boxes. Uh-oh. Ugh. I don't like the eating and drinking noises. Oh, good. Okay, fair. That a rainbow flag. I don't know, I didn't taste anything. Like, again, unless you're gonna send me a Capri Sun to taste in real time alongside it, I don't know why you bothered making me have any input on this whatsoever. What, did the people here not eat real food before? Do you not eat? Are you a robot? Oh. Oh. You're being a sussy baka. Your old man. Don't forget, your old man. Your papa that your brother murdered. Your other papa that the other guy tried to murder. It's very confusing. The amount of people trying to murder your family. Shouldn't be. Actually, it is a difficult question. What is my favorite food? Oh, little guy. Little guy. There's my favorite food for convenience. There's my favorite food for... Like, also, what, some days it's so... Everybody, laugh at her! I commend it! The queen commands you laugh at her! Oh no. I've got... Beam, 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 company. Anyone? The musical? Stephen Sondheim Company? Broadway revival in 2012? Starring Neil Patrick Harris? There you go, educational stream. Bam! Nailed it. We're going upstairs, and we're going upstairs, and we're going upstairs, and we're going upstairs. Would you say that we went up the stairs? Amazing that it wasn't an escalator. What do you got over here? I want to jump behind the bar. This looks reminiscent of the little bar cafe in Old Charland. I'm in a circle. What do you have to say about that? Boy, howdy. Knew it. Ha! I can call a cafe from a million. No, I wouldn't be able to see it from a million miles. Well, maybe with my cyber eyes. I'm traumatized, you see, from working in cafes. Ha ha ha! Trauma! Yeah, if they serve tacos here, it sure would be perfect. I'm waiting for her to say, yep, I totally do not, in fact, eat. I'm a hologram. Taking bets, robot or hologram. But he can't comment, Letty already knows. In that case, it would be spoilers. Or ghost. I mean, a hologram is kind of a ghost if you think about it. Or maybe if you don't think about it. I want to get an apartment here. Oh, right, I need to do the thing. I must touch the touching stone. I touched that touching stone. Hey! Hey, you! That's a cyberpunk collar if ever I seen one. I like it. If I could target you, I'd give you a thumbs up, but I can't, so you don't exist. Sorry. It's the rules. Splish! I'm in a square! This is a non-mandatory one. Can I have an apartment? Oh, fine, whatever. Be that way. Not like I wanted to live here or anything. Why are we going into some random single mother's apartment? It seems kind of weird. Did we... This is a huge apartment for 2 people. What, am I wrong? Did you let her know we were coming? It's weird. It's weird to be like, hey, okay, yeah, you can, okay. Didn't mention the terrible house guests. You got a little Pikachu type thing on your shirt. And rainbows on your... They wouldn't be epaulettes because they're not on the shoulder, they're down the arm, so sleeve. Milos. Hey, let's just bring all these random strangers to come gawk at your sick child. Yeah! It's like when people went to New Orleans. Misery tourism. Awesome! I want cyberpunk outfit. She's got... Maybe it's... Ah. Well, maybe you should, you know, invest in medicine. 11-6... Maybe it's because you guys have no sun. Maybe it's a vitamin D deficiency. A vitamin D's not... Yeah, you know what I was gonna say. It probably is. Ooh, unraveling the secrets behind Levin sickness. Lord of Levin. Lightning. Is it pronounced Levin? Kind of like Levin in terms of bread. But I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I thought he wasn't allowed to speak, or wasn't allowed to, couldn't. I don't know. As somebody who has a sibling that suffers from something as similarly debilitating as a disability, I'm not sure I appreciate the misery tourism sort of thing here. I get it in terms of really weird, stupid framing device, But I don't know. I don't know if I'd be like, oh, hey, you bought some random strangers to come gawk at my child? Yeah, that's cool. That's a very cool and normal thing to do. Final Fantasy writing exists on it's like Schrodinger's literary. It's both. It's like it exists in a quantum state of being both incredibly verbose and well thought out, and like, I'd say air quotes deep, you know, like multi-layered and whatnot. Like really, really well grounded in fantasy talk about it, but also being completely bonkers. People did not how people act. Like, the writers, oh god, is it AI? They know how to do all the words, but they don't know how actual people act. Weapon that will not replace my leather pants. I snorted. Ouch. Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, right? Like, eh? Nah, turns out, Regency? Not really. If you don't want to do a thing, you don't. And that's why the monarchy was not great. That's true. Although I figure, like, for these sort of smaller bit scenes, they might not necessarily have input over the necessary story beats. It might just be broad strokes, like, learns about Levin sickness. And then some other person was like, oh, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go into the apartment of some sick kid randomly. That'll do it. Bam! Pulitzer, here I come. They give it a Pulitzer for video game writing. If not, this might be the reason why. Ah. But yes, the GERD has settled and it was not another heart attack. Score! Doing better. Body broken, but slightly less so this week. Moving on up, fam. We doing it. Well, it can't be a total dystopia. They have days off. Wait, day off. Do you guys only have one day off? That's it. We striking. That's right. I formed a union in my Final Fantasy game. Angel snacks. That, like, Twinkies? Oh, I already clicked this one. Fabulous. I literally was about to pay to teleport to that Aetherite. Because I am a very smart burb person. And I do smart burb person things all the time. Still got the messed up throat though. But you don't like my gravelly smokes a pack a day voice? I don't. I haven't smoked for a lot of years now, actually. I officially haven't smoked for longer than I have. Which I guess would make sense because you don't smoke, like, provided you're not smoking as, like, literal child. Get some help. We going up? Woo! Oh no, I became digital. I mean, technically I'm already digital because this is a video game. Shut up. How about that? That's so Praxis. That's Praxis. Is that meme too old to be referencing? That's Praxis. Is that better? Have I mimicked the vocal fry properly? That's Praxis. And that's not Praxis. Maybe. I'll have to go look up the clip later. We can play them side by side. See if I'm even close. Do it completely off of memory. Big ups to That's Praxis, girl. The real icon. Girl, woman, I don't know how old she was necessarily. Is this a hospital? Doesn't seem inundated with the
strange
heavy
everywhere
curtain of
you
misery and profiteering. Can't be one of our hospitals.
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits.
You can literally buy yourself an
Through
insurance
hard work,
policy.
Citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians and has been for quite some time.
Through hard work. That's the only way to obtain money,
I imagine
obviously.
it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing.
I mean, I do like the fact that it doesn't, like, you can't live forever, like, you can't avoid old age.
Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing.
If you...
There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some
like,
of
what
your
happens
realm's
if you
history?
have, like, you have a disease or something, but then you just suffer, like, a traumatic non-illness or old age related death? Would it restore you back to having that illness still, it seems? Because all it does is, I guess, I don't know, man. Yeah, sure, let's use the big words. Not necessarily appreciation. It also can invite scorn and criticism. Rightly so.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
Can we perhaps have an equal exchange of ideas on why your shit's fucked up?
In the distant
I said
past,
2 cusses.
over
Watch your
1,000 years ago,
profanity.
it said, lightning energy began to swell in our world.
Got it. Got that already.
According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land.
I am listening
4
to her.
centuries
I'm
later,
also just jamming to
this season
this.
had lengthened to nearly
background
half
music.
the year.
So you guys had
The
climate
trend
change before you
continued,
climate
with our
changed?
ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved.
Vitamin D was nowhere to be seen. Actually, wait, you can get vitamin D from places that aren't this.
But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation. Electrope.
Exposition
The
dump.
stuff that's used everywhere here.
Dump. I'm jamming out. Wow, the exposition dumps.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest
Funny
after
because I can
lightning had caused a fire,
imagine this
a
like from an
villager
old
came
school
upon a
top-down
curious black
Final Fantasy
orb none
perspective,
had seen before.
when the NPCs will just randomly
Testing revealed
says
that
line,
the orb
turns
possessed
around,
a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to
You know what
other
I'm talking about,
energies.
right?
In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing.
I mean,
Dubbed
life gives you
Electro,
lemons.
The orb
Bum,
found
bum,
use in
bum,
myriad
bum, bum.
inventions and dramatically improved
When life gives
people's
you
lives.
lightning lemons, harness the lightning from those lemons and make lightning lemonade.
So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of
Oh,
obtaining
no.
in quantity.
Fighting over the scarcity of resources.
Supply was
Never heard of it.
chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others.
Jamming out to this flute
Fighting
man.
was isolated and sporadic, until electrope came to be used in warfare.
No duh.
First in the weaponry of invaders,
Massive
then
electricity?
in the
No
countermeasures of
freaking duh.
defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had. This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the
ore
entire world
shortage.
was engulfed
Would
in
you
a
say it
terrible
was an
war known as
ortage?
the Storm Surge.
The puns will continue until morale improves.
As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor Lindblum committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh,
deployed it
okay,
on the
that might
front
explain a
lines
bit.
and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude.
No, wait, I
Not
got it.
even their own
The terrible
scientists
jokes
had
will continue until
anticipated the
viewership
force of the
improves.
lightning that
So
was unleashed.
y'all doomed.
The energy inundated the entire continent, laying
Also
it
kind of
to waste.
diametrically opposed things. It's got electrolytes.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
Get it? Get it? Yeah, you got it.
You truly
You're
know a
welcome.
great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime.
Well, will you tell me whether you're a robot or a ghost? Or
But to continue
something?
the tale,
I
the
must
people of
watch you
Alexandria
consume
had
food.
already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon.
And that's why we decided
Though
that
they yet
memories were
lived,
bad.
The cruel specter of death was with them always.
What happens if your memory of someone was tied to, like, knowing how to do something?
Seeking a solution, our scientists
Nope.
turned once
I
more
can't
to
remember Ma,
electrope.
and now
And
I can't
after
do math.
extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on.
But they're not memories
This
if people
belief
aren't
sustained us
remembering
then,
them.
and it sustains us now,
It's
granting
just
us comfort.
data. That's what you've done. You've turned
That's
memories,
Quite a tale.
memory, computer, into data. Which is a separate concept.
Your Majesty, help me. I beg you, help me.
What's the matter?
The gentry be getting uppity
I've
again.
got no souls left. Not a single one. But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me
I mean,
any.
you obviously have one left.
Please, you must do something.
Because you're live and right now.
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview.
Oh, so Triview is booze.
He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's not true. I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
You got your socialism in my video game. Or rather, not even. It's okay, I used to be involved in blood sport. That's how I supported
cannot give you
myself.
preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight.
With those eyebrows?
I'm
No.
sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
How dare you have I mean, I don't...
You're useless. A queen in naught but name.
I mean, he's being a dick, but he's not entirely wrong.
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
Is that like a weird
It's
British
quite all
adjacent
right.
accent?
Such things don't bother
How
me.
dare you
Nor
take
do I
a
think ill
tone
of
with
this
their
man.
majesty? Little, I don't know. We just...
Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live.
Wow. Words. Thoughts and
I
prayers,
love all
my
of you
dude.
equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope.
I have the power to systemically rework an unfair system.
All your own,
but it's
even
okay,
if you must
because
grow
I
it
want
from the
you
smallest seed of joy.
to
Out there,
not
somewhere,
suffer the things
is a
that you
reason
suffer
for
as a
you to
direct
smile
result of my
again.
inaction. And that's just as good.
We all need to vent our
Right?
frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Great. Thanks. I mean, free therapy is one thing,
yes,
but
Mum.
healthcare is also
Of course.
good.
Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9.
What if, and tell me if this is wild. What if free healthcare?
I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Maybe making people have to buy. I guess it's like because you don't want people to be all wasting souls all willy-nilly, but that doesn't seem like
Keep your chin up,
a
my
good
friend.
way of
And
deciding
when you
who
feel
gets
better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents.
socio-political nonsense. Bah. If I wanted to be mad about capitalism, I could just exist. Thanks.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Ha ha ha. I refuse to think on how my actions or inactions could affect my populace.
Right. I believe we've visited
And do
all
anything
the main
meaningful to
facilities.
assist them.
With that,
Ayy.
I declare our tour concluded.
I thought this was a fantasy game.
That man from
Ayy.
before. Does that sort of
Can't
thing
see I'm
happen
doing
often?
finger guns.
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life.
Ah, yes. Hardships.
Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
Okay, thank you.
I know it isn't
that explains.
easy to change one's beliefs.
That
and way
explains
of life.
everything.
The Mamulja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls.
And I'm pretty sure there's equal mass graves
But
devoted
if
to
we
both
defeat
ideologies.
You'd be able to make all the decisions, right?
I
And then
think
we
that
could
these
work together
existed
to fix
before
things.
Zoralja's
Restore your
nonsense,
realm to where
right?
it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Don't smile.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
I'm not sure if the tracker catches me rolling my eyes so theatrically. Another ominous robot.
What is it?
Actually, never mind.
You know,
Well,
you could
it
just
was
say,
lovely showing you around.
hey, let's go somewhere else to talk.
Of course.
Like, why are you so dumb?
Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well.
Nope, I'm just not gonna say
For
anything at
now,
all.
Our priority is Aralja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much.
And then when we're in Tuliolal, maybe you could stop being a secretive little bitch.
Watch your profanity.
How about that? Because honestly, you're dumb. You're dumb, and I'm getting sick of your nonsense.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's how I feel about that. Excuse me.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path.
She said, trying absolutely nothing alternative.
Forgive me, Val Wuklamat, but I must disappoint you.
Okay, I guess, like, without being spoilery, is this as nonsense as it sounds? Is this as, well, I've tried absolutely nothing and I'm all out of ideas? That's the vibe I'm getting. Just a big old, I wish I could tell you about this problem and maybe you could invent something to solve it. I wish cooperation could solve this instead of this terrible genocide that I seem to have hitched my wagon to. But I can't tell you and I'm going to stop trying and that's the end of it. Now I'm making a terrible decision. Are they dumb reasons? Are they dumb reasons that I'm gonna hate? I mean, in your best opinion. I don't know. I've been good about not spoiling any of this for me. I knew that the Arcadian was a thing and I could have guessed what it was because posts about it being open or whatever. But yeah, I've, like you saw, I didn't know the timey-wimey nonsense was on its way, and oh yeah, I love it so much. Do they tell me if I'm tuned to them or not? No, because I don't think I've gotten to any of those ones. I'm gonna double check, because it would really suck if I hadn't attuned to one of them. Ain't gonna hit level 99 today. Maybe tomorrow. But we're almost at 100. And happening through the story quest feels good. So okay, we need to get... Yeah, we just need to get those 3 on the little thing over here. Alright, well, let's... Wait, I... literally was about to do the thing that I almost did earlier. Ah! Very good then. I'm assuming next we're gonna go into this area, maybe? 1 second. Midnight, eat your food. I need to remind him on the hour. I'd also need to check to see if he's breathing. Hold on. Oh, yep. I saw him. Caring for your people is one thing, but no amount of friendly little powwows and checking in on them is really gonna replace, you know, using your powers as a regent to, systemically break down barriers that prevent them from living better lives. Just saying. Being well liked? Great! Doing absolutely nothing with your power? Not great! New shirt. I got a new weapon. Is it gonna be a sci-fi weapon? Everybody, check out new weapon! Decently sci-fi. A little purpley pinkish, very cyberpunk. I can dig it. I guess I should change Abel's highlights to be purple. Is there not? I gotta change the eye. I don't think I can give myself black sclera in any way. But I could get it closer to my current hairstyle. I mean, I don't know how to explain away the horns, but yeah. I think Dragon Dude is probably the most analogous race to bird person. Despite the fact I have very little bird thingies in this model. They're extra. I have a mask, actually. Hard to breathe in that thing, though. I had it set up so that it uses a voice changer to make it sound more, oh, look at your little buddy. You're cute. But I don't know. I didn't like how reverby it was, so. Okay. Okay, cool. I will take that. That is enough for me. Boop, boop, boop. Looks like, why do I scare all the children? Is it my axe? It's my big axe, isn't it? Get it? Big axe. Wait a second. It's really hard to take me seriously in this getup, I'll be honest. Yeah, it seems like they rounded out the faces in general because they feel a lot. Maybe it's to enable more mouth animations. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to make this a glamour set. So, don't be afraid, Leather Daddy's on the case. Leather Dragon Daddy. Oh, yeah. It's really kind of undercutting my whole serious edgy boy aesthetic. How did adding more edges make me more ridiculous? I don't understand. Okay, so Trueview is, like, it's like Afterlife. If we were going by, like, cyberpunk analogs. This looks like a nightclub sort of thing. Hello, small child! Yeah, the fans really were making me think, ah, I see. It's the graphics card that powers this city. Look at you. I really hope you're not like, well, I mean, I wouldn't have blamed Zorelja for things when he was a child. So I really hope you're not like past Zorelja or something. I mean, I'm assuming you're like maybe his kid or something? I don't know. I don't know. He's a cute little lizard boy. I like cute little lizard boy. I think that the children, that's another thing they didn't really have in Final Fantasy a lot. They didn't have a lot of, like, aside from Britannia, the elf type fae children, Senna and what have you. Didn't have a lot of children. Again, children or elderly models. Okay, so I gotta follow it. Thank you. Follow the child! Okay! Normally not something that you are asked to do. As long as the kid doesn't shout stranger danger at some point, we'll be fine. Wait, can kids go to nightclubs? This is getting sussier and sussier by the second. And as it is, weren't there only 3 of them? The 2 boys and Senna as well? Beep, 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 beep. Creations. See, this definitely looks like a bar. Neon Stein. Yeah. Yep. We're at a bar. Who's letting the small child at a bar? Whose blue baby is this? This is child endangerment. Somebody call the... What would CPS be in this? That ain't right. I mean, the bartender's name is Melancholy, so, might be a different vibe. Mm-hmm. Oh. I don't recall asking you, but thank you. No, you're alright. I like your hair. I like your headphones. They don't look like they're... how would you... You can't see, I'm trying to figure out how you would position them. Because they look like maybe they go around the back of the head and go up. Ooh, called you adorable. Adore. Able. I'm wiggling my eyebrows as hard as I can. Like I'm gonna give myself a freaking muscle sprain in my brow. Oh! You're another member of the underground. Wow, that guy's face is... But you have like the same type of earphones. Over. You could grate cheese on that guy's face. Fun place, huh? You're a fun guy? Again, I don't have the sound of me snapping my fingers and pointing. You're not supposed to let a child tend the bar! Well, at least you're rubbing those two brain cells together, look. Do I get a new shirt now? All that I want is another outfit. I'm gone tomorrow, boy. Ooh, silk coat. Alright, everybody, I guess you can say goodbye to... I want to build this up because then if I end up putting something else on, that's even more ridiculous, which, I mean, Final Fantasy game. So, say goodbye to the leather daddy harness. Still got leather pants, though, so, like, you know, don't feel too bad. Here we go! Oh. I wish I could put the hood up. Now I fit in better. See if we can still hear the squeak of my leather pants, though. Can't really hear it over the metal. Yep, still there. I guess I should. Looks like it. Very similar. Do I have a level 70? Think. One sec. First, let me... Tap! Called it. You were correct. But I also... Oh, man. Look at that mask. Yeah. Over. I actually do have other toggles, but I need to upload the model. I'm also afraid, though, because it also includes, not for lewd purposes, but for if I ever wanted to get different clothes, there's a non-graphic nude layer. So, I'd be afraid of accidentally, you know, showing the Ken doll underneath. Anyways. But I can also take the jacket off, which, I mean, would be helpful in this weather. Are they gonna be pants? Because sometimes the shoes are the real pants. That we made along the way. I mean, you get surprised all the time. Let's not undersell it here. Yeah.
Wonderful! They're here!
What, you guys?
Just arrived
I was about to say, you
ourselves.
guys all went exploring and found the same? Were you all led here by a small blue child?
Amazing.
And none of you thought that was weird either? None of you are allowed to have children. And you put a shirt on. Catch a cold.
I bid you welcome to the back room.
Oh no!
Oblivion's humble headquarters.
We found the back rooms.
A hideout tucked behind a drinking hole. Brings back memories.
Yeah, that was
doesn't
what
it?
I was thinking. Along with Skibbity Toilet, but that's a different reference altogether.
Our members here are mainly creators and adapters. That is, scientists and engineers who specialize in electrope.
I mean, if you know what scientists... Why do you...
Use their skills to provide support
Oh no,
to
he
our
looks like a
fleet
gumshoe.
operatives.
Look at that hat.
Shale, be so kind as to give our friends an overview of your duties.
They involve wearing shirts. See, even I'm like...
Well, there's provisioning. Gotta have supplies to fight a good fight,
Janol,
haven't ya?
Gerald.
Luckily, we got the tools to craft most of what we need.
Gathering intelligence is another vital aspect of our work. Everkeep's core system is a
Thank you
veritable
for
treasure
wearing
trove of
clothing.
information. You just need to know how to get in and find it.
It's appreciated. When company is over. The earring.
We also handle surveillance and
And we're not going to
communications,
say anything
watching
about
the
it,
enemy's
because of
movements
course
and
not.
coordinating our
I'm
own,
not level
that sort of
100.
thing.
There's so much more story to unstory.
And among all our
And roll my
activities,
eyes at.
we spend
Definitely.
a fair bit of effort investigating preservation.
Preservation. It's got a
The
capital
organization
P.
credited
Okay,
laying
yeah.
the foundations of electrope technology.
Uh-huh.
From the soul management system to Everkeep's design, they're behind just about everything you see here. It'd be no exaggeration to say they made this realm what it is.
Right? See, I knew who it
Magnum
was.
opus was without a doubt the power which was used to
Knowing
join
things,
Alexandria
yes.
to Tural. Interdimensional
I'm assuming that's why my reaction was...
Said
In every
power isn't
reflection,
unlike
he has
my
lost
summoning
all of his
technique
shirts.
and the magic within Azam's crystal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yet-
Adele Dezem.
Though the effect is
Dezem,
localized,
whatever he
to
called
be able to feel
Idina
its
Menzel.
realities. Even with my knowledge, I struggle to conceive how it could be possible.
And he's got big brain.
Incidentally,
He's a big brainy
the
boy.
founders of our group, a husband and wife, were members of preservation at one point.
Husbands,
While not
wives.
entirely unexpected,
Sounds suspicious
given
to
what
me.
we've seen,
Marriage.
this is still quite the revelation.
By the by, that's
We've got a
an
triple
interesting
Geralt.
earring you have there.
There we go.
A novel way of carrying a data storage device.
Knew it. Called it.
Oh, you didn't know.
I thought you were
As
going to ask
precautionary
around about
measure
it.
against machine infiltration, we scan everyone as they enter. And when we scanned you, we detected a small quantity of electrope.
So you could have known about your
Though it's
parents
been
this
dressed
whole
up,
time?
that earring is a storage device and no mistake. Bought it from a shop here, did you?
No, it isn't.
I do like it sometimes when they don't just spend all of the time repeating the whole thing.
So these people sent you through the portal along with the earring?
Do you know aught of them?
It wasn't attached to your ear at the time because you were a little baby and we felt a little sussy about piercing little baby ears.
The husband and
Thank you.
It's believed that they were Malala.
That's Lalafell, I'm assuming.
Though we have no evidence at present,
Has anybody... Okay. Has the race been mentioned at some point? Because these... Like, I understand that we... Like, I made the connection. But the whole, like, they were Malala. It would have been funny if Crow was like, what the fuck's a Malala?
Watch your profanity.
They were relentlessly pursued. If they had a child they feared they couldn't keep
That would have been the best answer. But like, yes!
the people of another world
What's a Malala?
their best option.
My parents. The founders of Oblivion.
Sounds dangerous.
Tell me everything you know about them. No matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Anything and everything.
Well, that will have to wait till next time, because I'm running up on my... Oh, well...
In a bid to elude preservation's agents, we suspect they erased all trace of themselves.
Maybe except for what's in that area.
I'm sorry we couldn't be of more help. If you're interested, though, you're welcome
Is
to
anybody...
review our accumulated
Is
data.
anybody gonna mention looking at the data on the earring?
Yes, please. As an
We've already forgotten. We've already forgotten.
I wish to learn as
Because you
much
know
as
how would
possible.
keep data about these people safe? Putting them on a
should
small
also like to
baby that
praise
is
the
no
data.
longer in the
Where
realm.
the joining of realities is concerned, I may
Crazy.
well
If you were
be of
trying to
service.
hide some sussy research data nonsense about people.
Free to peruse to your heart's
You're so tickled over the word peruse.
Thank you.
What do you got against Peru?
If you like, I can examine your earring. I have to say, the prospect that it belonged to our founders has me itching to take a look.
Well, at least somebody remembered. It'd be funny if she smiles and she's like, hell no, don't touch me.
I dare say we have enough eyes to pore over your records. Is there any other way we might be
That's what my nerd brother would want to do. Can I go stab something?
Not right now. We're still waiting for Zoralja to
Great.
make the next move.
Guess I'll just sit around angrily fuming about the lack of
In
murder.
that case, Alice, would you mind
Or
accompanying
that
me?
works. Another disaster duo has been born. I can't think of a more prone pair.
I've buggered it up again.
Yep, that's Geralt.
Never a moment's peace. Pay him no mind. I don't.
And I haven't. Twice before. His hair's yellower.
Oi, you two there. One of you give me a hand, would you? Don't matter who.
No!
I just
Damn
remembered
it.
I have matters to discuss with Shay.
Get you for this. I will never forgive, but I may forget, so I'll just be out here, hating bitches and not knowing why. Yeah.
Watch your profanity.
Yeah, no, it's, you know what? Oh, man, look at the time. I can't help you, man. It's the end of my stream, and darn shucks. Etc. Ooh, 3D printer. I got distracted. Man, its extruder is so high-tech, it's invisible. Maybe it's lasers. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's future tech. Your device doesn't seem to be getting any bigger. Rude. Big purple cubes. I do like the aesthetic. I'm home. Some sort of crazy thingamabob. This weird detective kind of looking guy because of his stupid hat. Is this patch identifying you guys as Oblivion? Because if so, your secret organization might have a little problem. Just saying. Anyways, that's it. Vending machine, crazy weird bat bunny thing. I would like a bat bunny cola, please. No? Alright then. I guess I won't be having that. Thanks, I didn't ask. Some sort of fabricator. You're gonna tell, you know, you don't offer any information. Thanks, bye. That's what I was also wondering. I was like, oh no, you're Sikh, but she sort of knew your whole thing. So, I don't know, sure, blah, but this man, hey man. You guys not as sneaky as you think, it turns out. Alright, I guess I gotta make sure Midnight eats his food before I do anything else, but it is 10:30, and that means that we are ending a stream on schedule, because I have other things to do. Like apply for more jobs, I guess, and enjoy the auto-rejection letters I receive. Yeah! But, aside from that, thanks for tuning in, as always, and we be back at it again, same time tomorrow, provided I don't have any more weird health complications. Ayy, yeah, again, finger guns can't show you, but they're happening. I did! I already put it on, I was just looking at this. Forgot that I had that. Inventory space! Aight. Take care. Be good. I'm also trying to change stream thingies because I gotta press the buttons. I'm not good at using this stream deck thing. So, okay, bye!